Big thanks to EA for providing the opportunity to capture F1 2021 early. Welcome racers. As you may have seen from the title, there are two major announcements to make. And more importantly, you get to see the first footage of F1 2021 here on this channel. The first announcement, as you may have guessed, is that I am now officially an EA game changer. I'm incredibly excited for this opportunity. Look forward to working with both EA and Codemasters on providing you information regarding F1 and other EA games. The second announcement is that shortly after the release of F1 2021 on July 16th, I will be releasing my F1 2021 track database. It will contain all 23 real-life F1 tracks, the Shanghai International Circuit, as well as all short tracks. There will be separate information for 5-lap races, 25% races, 50% races, and 100% races, including number of laps, tire information, pit stop strategy, and more. If you are a league racer or a commentator, you will not want to miss this database. Coming at you in late July 2021, make sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on when the database drops. With that out of the way, let's look at F1 2021. Last Tuesday, there was a big event hosted by Codemasters Lee Mather for media and EA Game Changers alike, where he went over all the new features of F1 2021 in wonderful detail. Let's go through all of them. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll make a Q&A video responding to all of them within the next week. First off, let's talk about single player. Breaking Point is the new story mode for the upcoming game, and it seems to work similar to the Journey from FIFA or QB1 Face of the Franchise from Madden. Breaking Point will contain 3 seasons: F2 2019, F1 2020, and F1 2021. You will be able to race for one of 5 selectable teams: Racing Point / Aston Martin, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Haas, and Williams. The story mode will be catering towards all skill levels, and it is a fully realized story. We will also see the introduction of a new driver room location with social media, newsfeed, phone calls, emails. There will be story-specific press interactions and custom broadcast commentary tailored towards the goings-on during the story mode. As you all have seen, Devin Butler will make his return to the series after a 1-year absence. Not sure how I feel about that personally, but here we are. Every good story needs a villain. However, Breaking Point will also introduce the characters of Aiden Jackson, Casper Akerman, Brian Doyle, Zoe Akerman, and more. What do you guys think about Breaking Point? You excited for it? You looking forward to it? Let me know in the comments below. Now, moving on to features added in Career Mode in My Team. Real Season Start is going to allow you to jump into the role of your favorite F1 driver, taking over for them shortly after a race weekend and continuing the season from that point onward. You want to redo the Monaco Grand Prix as Charles Leclerc? You want to ride Max Verstappen's high and see if you can hold on to that championship lead? You want Lewis Hamilton to try again and move through the field at Monaco? You can do all of that and more. Real Season Start will also include simulated R&D progress based on the results and performance of each team. And what race from this season are you going to replay, and with which driver? I know I'm probably going to jump in before Monaco as Charles Leclerc, trying to get that pole and the win, and I mean at the very least even start the race. Another thing changed to Career Mode in My Team is what they call the Career Evolution. Codemasters have introduced department events that can range from team critical decisions that will have an effect down the line to expanded press Q&As. The R&D structure has been changed from a skill tree presentation to what I would call a card presentation. It looks a bit different, but it basically still works the same. And practice sessions will now contain development boosts from secondary objectives. Reaching those objectives will lower the development cost for a certain part or parts. You will also be able to do a quick practice, which will be more like a mini game, allowing you to weigh risk and reward and reach the best outcome for your team. Codemasters have also added the Expert racing style, in addition to casual and standard from 2020. Expert allows you to customize your experience further, where you can change if you want to meet the press. Yes, Claire can now be turned off. If you want the aforementioned department events to happen, if you even want team facilities to be developed, you will also be able to increase or decrease resource gain rates for both player and AI. And you can change settings for engine failures or gearbox faults. Regarding your favorite driver, they will now have a focus statistic, additionally to all of their previous stats of experience, racecraft, awareness, pace. The reason why you haven't seen that focus statistic pop up anywhere so far is because it will be impacted by team activities, in-game performance on track, and press responses. The way I understand it is it basically works like morale in other EA games, in FIFA, confidence in Madden, that sort of deal. It determines a driver's readiness and motivation. The more focus they have, the more capable they are of reaching their pace and their peak current ability. A great driver who is unfocused will make a lot of mistakes and be slower, whereas a decent driver who is highly focused can regularly get into the points, potentially even podiums. Now, before we fully jump into the multiplayer side of things, let's hop to what I consider to be a gray area between single and multiplayer. That is the new 2-player career mode. 2-player career allows you to run a full-on career mode with a friend, either both of you racing for the same team or for opposing teams. There will be 2 different game modes. Contracts will allow you to fight each other and battle over valuable contracts throughout the career, trying to move up to the top teams and battling each other along the way. You can end up in the same team, but you don't necessarily have to. Both of you will work independently. Co-op will see you and your friend in the same team at all times. If you move, they move with you. That being said, Timothy Marduk, hit me up. Now, moving on to multiplayer. Codemasters have introduced social lobbies, where you can try to find an unranked lobby quickly through a shortcut, either for beginners or experienced drivers. Of course, you can still browse the unranked lobby section as before. However, they also introduce extra filters to find your desired lobby quicker. Now, for all the commentators and camera people out there, Codemasters have worked to adjust and update camera placements in the spectator mode for existing tracks, as well as approaching those camera placements a little differently for the new circuits. We'll see exactly what that looks like once the game is out, but I'm hopeful that the League Racing streams and F1 esports should get better camera work because of this. And finally, for all of you who care about visuals and customization, the Podium Pass will of course come back for F1 2021, and Codemasters have introduced 2 new customization items. First, a personalized Halo sticker that can further improve the visual quality of the car and truly make it yours. And second, and you may have seen this before, victory radio messages. Those victory messages will not be by the actual drivers, so don't expect Sebastian Vettel to say "Grazie ragazzi" as you cross the line, but they will feature some of the Breaking Point characters, and they will change based on your chosen avatar, male or female, and they will feature some iconic lines, just not spoken by the real F1 drivers. Finally, let's look at the content you get with both the standard and the deluxe edition of the game. The standard edition will give you access on release date, July 16th, 2021. You will get 5,000 Bitcoin, as well as the Breaking Point customization pack that will include avatars, liveries, helmets, suits, and gloves inspired by the Breaking Point characters. The deluxe edition will give you 3 days early access, July 13th, 2021. The 7 My Team icons, Senna, Prost, Schumacher, Button, Rosberg, Coulthard, and Massa, 18,000 Bitcoin instead of 5,000, and the Breaking Point customization pack as well. And that's everything. Are you looking forward to F1 2021? What feature are you most excited about? What feature would you like to see? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more F1 2021 content.